Behind every single medication, behind every single breakthrough in research, there is a team of dedicated people. You will find nurses at the forefront.
The way I see the clinical nursing team is that they're like the backbone of the whole process.
They're people who've got experience in trials, who understand why we do trials, but more importantly, how to do them at a theoretical level, but at a hands-on level as well.
You will need your expert clinical skills as a nurse, and you'll need a knowledge of research, and you will also need compassionate care.
That attention to detail, that person-centeredness, which seems a strange thing to be saying when we're talking about clinical trials. They're almost like the mediator between a protocol and ensuring that we're still providing person-centered care.
Any pain?
Nope. The research nurses, it's great that they're always the same. So you develop a relationship with them, which is very helpful. So it's all familiar. No one panics. There's no red alert, so that people are very calm and they're methodical.
I was pleasantly surprised on the first couple of times I came in. I had phone calls, making sure I was okay. I knew where I was going. I had text messages checking in on me.
I've been in 2 trials. Unfortunately, the first one didn't work out, but I still had this motivation to be engaged with another trial. For me, the real key was transparent information. Did I really understand what this was about? And most of it, I would say 80 to 90% of it, came from the research nurses. So I found that to be, really critical for me, whether I'll do it and also whether I'll continue to do it.
They've bent over backwards, they've been so thorough in everything they've done, and it just made me feel at ease with everything that's gone on. You've been well?
Yeah, I've been good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Travelling?
Been to Brizzy, I'm off to Tassie in a week.
People often ask me what it's like to be working as a clinical trial nurse.
That's all right.
I think it's almost like connecting the dots between the present and the future.
We take for granted that we can go to the chemist or go to the doctor and get any type of medicine that the doctor prescribes, but we have to have these clinical trials and this research to enable us to access the medicines.
So if people don't participate, then there's no chance of actually ever happening.
I think the nursing voice is so critical right at the beginning when we're working out what the trial is.
Nurses being structure to a trial, and you have to have structure, because if you leave holes in trials, the data doesn't stack up, the trial doesn't achieve its full potential, and we can't change what we do with patients.
One of the things I think nurses bring is a really practical, hang on a minute, is that going to work or not from the patient's perspective, or even from the services perspective. Now, after all these decades, we've got really good evidence that shows that people who participate in a clinical trial actually do better. They do better because they end up with a lot more closer supervision and observation and interaction with the clinical trials nurse.
It's lovely to be able to work on something that could hopefully one day change the future of standard care.
I'd be happy to do another trial in the future because I know I'm in good hands.